Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans open up the 1999-2000 season by hosting the Tigers from East Juniata here at UD as the teams get set to take the court now. And this is the very first ball game of the TVL season, and so both squads are looking for a win here tonight. Looks just by looking at the size of the squads that the Trojans definitely have a height advantage as they send out their Hunter along with Smith, Smeltz, Shadle, and Wenzel. Wenzel has the ball on the tip-off, and the game is underway. Near wing over here for Shadle. Shadle will work out in front and spin it over there for Smeltz. Smeltz here to Wenzel. Wenzel taking it right in, looking for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around in there, controlled by Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh goes into the corner with it to a pass inside on the baseline for two. It's good. So the Tigers score first here as Dressler pops one in from right underneath. It's 2-0 East Juniata. Inside, a nice pass for Smith. Turnaround shot short, but he gets his own rebound, puts the shot up and in. Good. Josh by Gosh Smith, senior this year, and he is responsible for the 2 points UD has so far. 22 taking it inside. He'll push it back outside now. Rickenbaugh with it out in front. He'll take it down the lane, have the ball roll loose, and then goes out of bounds on the far side. It will be turned over, and the Trojans take over. Shadle coming up with it now for UDA. We have Brent Shadle and Brett Shadle and Brent Smeltz. Pass inside for Drew Hunter. Drew off the glass for two. It's good. Drew Hunter making a nice move inside, spun that one up and in nicely, and it's 4-2, UD by 2. There's the steal out in front by Shadle. Ball comes loose, picked up in here by Wenzel. Wenzel with a quick pass up ahead now, trying to find Smeltz, but couldn't quite hit Brent that time, or Bryant. And back comes that Tiger up court, bouncing it off the leg, and then still picked up here by the Tigers, and it's going to go over here and bounce against my chair. All right, UD ball, or rather Rickenbaugh will inbound the ball for East Juniata. .22 is Heath. He's not on the board as Heath, but that's his name. They read it off when he started the ball game. Ball stolen away nicely, and a charge foul is going to be called on Wenzel as he picked up the ball and went after it, stole the ball and went after it, and he'll pick up the first personal foul for himself and for the ball team here in the first half. So tough call that time, kind of, as Wenzel had made the steal, and then as he went for it, he kind of ran over the young Tiger. This is Fulver with it. Fulver bouncing it back here for Heath. Heath will take it inside, and then he gets blocked off in there nicely by Hunter. So he had to bring it back out. Drew Hunter covering him. Over wing it goes for that 55 here, Dressler. Dressler bounce pass. Erb with it. Has the ball tapped loose from him, and backcourt it goes. It's going to be picked up here by Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh will take it inside. Got all kinds of trouble with it as he was tied up. And then they call a walk as UD, a couple of guys in there, I'm not sure whom, got a hand on him and tied him up. And so back come the Trojans. Whoops, they're going to call a walk that time as Smeltz kind of walked with it a little bit. There's that Rickenbaugh. And two dribbles. He had an interrupted dribble, discontinued dribble they call it, and Rickenbaugh called for it. And timeout's going to be called by the Tiger coach here as he wants to have a few words with Rickenbaugh. And so we've got 5:23 left here in the first period. Trojans up by 2, 4-2. Getting ready to inbound the ball for Brett Shadle, getting ready to inbound the ball. Oh, a nice pass, and right underneath for two goes Smeltz as Shadle hit him with the inbounds pass, and it's 6-2 rather. Here comes that Heath with a load of steam, but he is going to be tripped and a foul called on UD. Foul will be on Josh Smith, his first, team second. And that's going to allow Herb to inbound the ball for EJ. Does so back here for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh, top of the circle, picks up the dribble. And then a walk will be called now as he is bumped off stride and cannot maintain his balance. Went for just a little hop, and officials really on top of things tonight so far here in the ball game, calling it very close. Ooh, near steal over there. In fact, it is stolen away by Herb, but then the ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be UD ball. Herb with a good steal, anticipating a pass over there in the right wing. And Shadle will inbound the ball for UD. Here he is for Hunter. Ooh, pass inside picked off by Herb, and Herb coming back with it for the Tigers. Rickenbaugh dumps it across the court here. Heath couldn't keep the handle on it, and back with it comes Smeltz. Brent looking with a nice pass over there on a running gun for Wenzel, and then Wenzel on the inbounds pass is hit with it, but it comes loose and the Tigers have it. Here's Herb with it. 16 foot and a walk first. 16-foot try by Herb, but he walked first, could not get it stopped. And we've got a sub coming into the ball game. I think this might be another Heath entering the game now, 44. They have him up there as a Heath also, so now I'm not sure who's who. So we won't worry too much about it as the Trojans have an 8-2 lead. 4:20 left here in the first quarter. And Smeltz with it. Oh, nice pass inside here for Wenzel. For two, it's good. Wenzel creeping along the baseline after he got that inside pass and made it look easy. And timeout called by EJ. The Tigers trail 10-2. They call timeout. 4:06 left here in the first quarter. A timeout is over, and so Herb will get ready to inbound the ball for the Tigers. 4:06 remaining here in quarter number one. Rickenbaugh bringing it up court for the Tigers. Shadle harassing him out here, and let's see, the ball loose, not stolen away. Here comes Smith. Smith dropping it back here for Wenzel. Wenzel off the glass for two, wouldn't go, gets his own rebound, pops the shot up short. Rebound tipped around inside, and it's going to be controlled by Wenzel on the baseline. Back outside here it comes now. Nick Huffman, 34 in the ball game for UD. Wenzel, 12-foot try from the left side over here, no good, and the rebound is going to come down here and be controlled by Herb of the East Juniata make it. Anyway, the ball thrown away on the far side of the court. And it will be UD ball. Shadle is in there along with Wenzel, Smeltz, Nick Huffman, and Smith. Shot from outside for three, no good, and on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be controlled there by Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh will take it down the court. Looking on the left wing here for a young fella. Here's Rickenbaugh outside for three. It's good. Rickenbaugh nails the first three-pointer of the ball game, and it's now 10-5. He's got the Trojan lead in half as Smeltz comes back with it for UD. On the wing over there. They'll roll it inside nicely on a nice bounce pass. Shot taken over there by Nick Huffman is good, but a push foul underneath will be called on Josh Smith, I believe, and if it is, it's going to be Josh's second. It will be the team's third and Josh's first. Smith picks up his first personal foul. The other foul on Hunter, who is not in the ball game at the moment, and Wenzel for UD. Here's the inbounds pass for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh stopping out in front, picking up the dribble, pushes it over here now for that Heath. And Heath will work it inside, has it dropped loose. The other Heath has it. Perhaps they're buddies or brothers or whatever. Wenzel picks up the foul as he bumps into Heath over here and knocked him off the court, and that'll be a foul on Wenzel, his first. Graybill, number 12, into the ball game for the Tigers. He has the ball right now. He'll drop it back. Now back to Graybill. Spins it out here for Wickenbaugh. Wickenbaugh for Graybill. Graybill bounce pass there for that 15 pass inside, ticked off. Here comes Smith with it. Smith looking for two, and he runs over everybody, and no foul, no nothing called, and back with it come the Tigers, and they're going to go out of bounds off the Tigers as Herb could not control the ball, and it will be UD inbounding the ball. 2:13 left here in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter. 12-5, the Trojans by 7. Here's Hunter for Smeltz. Inside, a nice pass for Smith. Smith pushes a shot up, but he's fouled. Foul will be on the other Heath, and that will send Josh Smith to the foul line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. Josh's first shot, perfect. Smith's second whack at it is also good. 2 fine foul shots by Josh Smith. Makes it a 14-5 ball game now as we go inside of 2 minutes to play in the first period. This is Rick. And off the hands inside it goes. Going to be stolen away by UD, and back with it comes Smeltz. Smeltz over the wing over there. Shot from outside by Smeltz is no good. And the rebound comes down to Smith. Turnaround shot just wouldn't go. Rebounded, tipped around over there, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, I think, by EJ. Yep, it is, as Graybill, last fellow to touch it over there for EJ. And so Shadle will inbound the ball. Probably to Nick Huffman. Nope. Right here he comes to Smeltz. Brent Smeltz works it inside, stops, 12-foot try, short. Rebounded in there to Smith, who goes to the floor with it. Turnaround shot, no good. But a foul called, and Josh, by gosh, will be going to the line once again to shoot 2. Josh missed his first try this time, so he'll get one more try. His second try is in and out, no good, so he made a pair and missed a pair. And back with it comes Fauver of EJ. He's tripped up inside. Smeltz bursting back with it, looking for a little help. Nope, no help there, and Smith will put the rebound shot up and in, good. Josh Smith with another nice touch on the rebound. 16-5, 1:03 left here. Oh, that's a walk, no call. Fauver was walking with it, pass it to Herb. Herb goes on the baseline with it for a shot by Graybill, I think it was. Or was it, yeah, it was the other Graybill. There are 2 Graybills. Here's Nick Huffman, rolls it inside for Smith for 2. It's good. A nice pass inside, little knee there, huh? But a nice pass inside from Huffman to Smith. Here's Graybill pushing it back over here now for that other Graybill. They'll drop it. Boy, nearly stolen out there as Herb having trouble with it. Picks it up here for Graybill. Graybill stopping with it. And then he is going to have it held up. Oh, no jump called. And no foul there either. And here comes Smeltz with it. Smeltz, bounce pass on the baseline. Nick Huffman for 2. It's good. A good job by Tricky Nick off a fine bounce pass there from Smeltz. I believe it was. Here's a shot at the buzzer, and that's going to miss. And so the score at the end of one period, the Trojans 20 and the East Juniata Tigers 7. EJ getting set to inbound the ball for our second quarter now as Graybill brings it up court. He'll spin it near side over here for Herb. Herb has the ball stolen away from him nicely in there by Smeltz. Over here for Shadle. Shadle goes inside with it. Here is a pass for Smith, partially blocked maybe. Rebound comes back to Smith, however. He goes up for 2 more, wouldn't go. Smith's got to get his 3rd try at it, wouldn't go. Smith will get his 4th try at it, won't go. Here's Hunter, 1 try, no good. Smith has the ball again, and now it's going to be tied up as Smith fires the ball around, and Graybill bounces with him. Smith just a little bit shocked and embarrassed, I guess. He had 5 shots, or 4 shots rather, and could not make one of them go down. Well, hey, when you're ahead 20-7, doesn't matter. If that was a tie ball game with 2 seconds remaining, we'd be in trouble. But not to worry. Okay, 55, Dressler back into the ball game now for the Tigers. Here's Smeltz on the wing there for Shadle. Going to take it inside. Brett, bounced it off a foot. Picked up in there by that 12, and then he'll fire it by Graybill and out of bounds on the far side. Minich into the ball game for the Trojans. Minich in there to replace Smith for UD. Pass over there on the wing. Shot from the side, looking for three. A little bit short. Rebound comes down there to Erb. And back come the Tigers for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh picks up the dribble for Erb. Oh, right underneath it goes for a shot by Graybill. No good. Rebound comes down there to Nick Huffman. Nick will pick it up, get it back here for Shadle into the corner. It goes for Smeltz for three. Brent Smeltz hits a three-bagger, and it's 23-7. Rickenbaugh challenged out here by Shadle, and gets it there to that Graybill. Graybill will try to push it on the wing over here, and out of bounds he throws it, looking for Rickenbaugh, but pushed it out of bounds. And back comes UD. Shadle, near wing over here, comes to Huffman. Nick inside for Smith. Smith has the ball go on the floor, pushes it back outside. Now back over here for Huffman. Huffman for two. It's good. It took its time. A whistle blew while the ball was on the rim, so I believe the bucket will count. The foul, however, is going to be called on UD, and that will be on number 53, and that's Drew Hunter. Drew will pick up his second personal foul, team's fourth. And back come the Tigers. Rickenbaugh lost the handle, but it's picked up out here by Graybill. That's the other Graybill. Graybill taking it up to the hoop, puts the shot up no good, rebounded in there to Huffman. Back quickly comes Smeltz with it. Brent breaking down the right side, looking to bounce it underneath, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds as it went off number 13. No, it went off UD. They're going to give it to the Tigers. Rickenbaugh coming up court with it. Shadle on him out front. Brent really after him. Look at this. You got him smothered, but no fouling. Good play. Defensively, Erb's got it. Tries to go underneath with it. Huffman picks it off for UD. Nick, nice pass on the left wing over here, and a foul called as Smeltz goes to put a shot up, but he's fouled, and Brent will go to the line. Shooting. Or will he be shooting? No, he will not be shooting. Nope. Fourth team foul for EJ. Checks it back into the ball game to replace Shadle at this point. 5:16 left here in the first half. Wenzel inbounds it here for Smeltz. Smeltz picking up the dribble. Back out in front now for Huffman. And Nick will take it around the right side. Push it on the baseline. Smeltz for two. Won't go. And a rebound there. Right, stuffed back up by Drew Hunter. 27-7. Sounds like a football score here. Here's EJ having it stripped away by Wenzel. Wenzel then tries to dribble it but couldn't because Rickenbaugh was in his way. Quick pass underneath there, a walk and a shot, but no shot. Walk first as Dressler got the pass but went for a walk with it. And got a couple more subs coming in here. Shadle will come back in for UD. He'll be replacing Smeltz for the Trojans. Shadle's in there along with Wenzel, Nick Huffman, Drew Hunter, and Josh Smith. Here's Shadle going all the way to the hoop with this one, just a little bit short, and on the rebound, controlled in there by Dressler of EJ. Back here for the other Graybill. Graybill has an open lane and takes advantage of it, goes right in and scores. Oh, nice play by that young Graybill fella there. It's 27-9. Show you the clock next time we have a whistle. As Shadle brings it up. On the wing over there it goes. Now they'll bounce it inside. Turnaround shot by Josh Smith off the mark. Rebound underneath there to Nick Huffman. Pushes it back out here for Drew Hunter. And Drew has it stolen away from him but picked up out here by Shadle. Near side it goes, and it's going to be stolen away from him as Dressler goes into the bleachers with it. And he's going to be okay. In the meantime, the Trojans have control over in the right wing it goes. Nice bounce pass inside for Hunter. Hunter tries to make his way inside, but a Foul called instead. The foul will be on number 13, Rickenbaugh. I believe. No, wait a minute. It could be on Heath, and that's going to be his third. That's the other Heath. The guy they have written up here is Heath, 44. He will pick up his third personal foul with 3:52 left here in the first half. So does not bode well for that young fella. He remains in the ball game, however, as Drew Hunter puts his first shot up off the rim and no good. Brent Shadle re-enters the ball game to replace Nick Huffman for UD as Drew Hunter's second shot is up and in good, and then timeout called. There's some kind of a problem. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but the official signaled something, but everything is okay, and the score remains the same, I believe. So back comes Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh underneath, spins it over here for Dressler. Dressler will push it back out here for Graybill, and Graybill working around with it and getting himself all tangled up in there. And okay, and now it goes back out front here now for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh on the wing over there for Herb. Herb has Dressler here in front, but he circles around now, and they'll get it out here for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh taking it inside, and a walk called there as he staggered right in front of Wenzel. And so UD will take over with 3:18 left here in the first half. Wenzel will be inbounding the ball here to Brett Shadle. Brett for Smith. Smith right underneath. He goes on a nice pass to Wenzel, and then Wenzel couldn't get the reverse layup to go down as he'll pass it here now to Herb. On the baseline it goes. Heath's got it, or rather Dressler has it, and Dressler's shot is put up and in good, and a foul is called, so presumably he will be going to the line to shoot one to get three. It is 27-11. Oh, they did take that 1 point. They took that one shot back from UD. Something had happened in the lane. I'm sure Coach Hain will understand. I didn't, but somehow or another there's a lane violation on that last shot by the last foul shot, and so they disallowed it. It's 27-11. Shot by Dressler, no good. A rebound comes down to Hunter. Spinning it back here now for Smeltz. Over on the side he goes to Shadle. Brett pushing it off nicely here for Hunter. Hunter with a spin move inside, puts a shot up, rolls across the rim, and no good. Dressler with a rebound for EJ. Back comes that Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh spinning around, out in front, picked the dribble up, and he's going to have to do something with it now as he'll fire it over the wing there for that 15. And the ball tipped loose and picked up by Herb. Herb has it out in front. 15 is the other Graybill. Herb has got it now. This is Rickenbaugh pumping a shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Herb. Herb with one fake and a shot and a foul called. Foul will be on McNinch. McNinch picks up the foul for UD, and that's going to send Herb to the line, shooting two. First shot was no good. In the meantime, Josh Smith reports back into the ball game to replace Drew Hunter for UD. Second shot was no good. Rebounded there nicely by Brent Smeltz, and back they come. Here comes Smeltz, dripping it off over here for McNinch. McNinch, the shot wouldn't go, but the rebound shot put up by Smith is no good, and a foul called. Josh will go to the line, shooting two. Well, let's see what Josh does with these. First try is good. Checks out of the ball game for UD, and returning to the lineup is Nick Huffman, as Josh tries to put his second one in and does so. So Josh Smith, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It makes it 29-11 with 2 minutes to play here in the first half. There's the other Graybill, takes it on the wing. On the baseline now they go with it, trying to dump it underneath. He tries to come in there and hand it to one of his ball players, but Graybill picks it up, puts a shot up and in good. The 15 Graybill puts one up and in good. We got a 15 and a 23 Graybill. $15 and a 12 Graybill, I should say. Foul underneath. Foul was on Dressler, his second, as Smith goes to the foul line shooting 2 and made his first one. I believe Josh has 5 free throws tonight so far. Here's his 6th try, and that is no good. And on the rebound, controlled in there by Dressler. He'll push it back over here now on the wing. It goes. Herb trying to take it inside, has to pick the dribble up. He's all tied up in there. Now he got it out front here for that 23. Here's Herb. Herb here for Dressler. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining in the half. Pretty fast-moving first half, actually. Ball stolen away nicely by tricky Nick Huffman. Here's Nick for 2. It is good. Nixter with a steal and a nice bucket for UD. And we're down to 45 seconds left now. Fulver tried to go through everybody that time and lost the handle on it, so ball gets turned over to UDA with 43.3 seconds remaining here in the half, and the Trojans up 32-13. Shadle bringing it up court for UD. He will drop it back here now for Smeltz as the Trojans work for the last shot. Clock down to 30 seconds. Nick Huffman. Nick looks like he wants to bounce it back here for Shadle. Shadle will drop it back for Smeltz. Smeltz will put it on the baseline over there. Now inside for Smeltz. Shot no good. Return shot put up by McNinch, no good. And back with it come the Tigers. Herb out in front, spinning around with it, picking up the dribble. Now he lost the handle on it. Quick pass ahead here, now looking for Smeltz. Smeltz is underneath for 2. It's good. A good running pass that time for Brent Smeltz. Or Brent Smeltz, yeah. And he put her home. So a darn good first half for the UDA Trojans here tonight as they go into the locker room at halftime with a 34-13 lead. We'll be right back. Well, we're back for the second half of play now. The Tigers have just come onto the court from the locker room, and they're ready to go now. The officials are here, and they were waiting for them, and so we're ready to play basketball here in the second half of our ball game. 23 is Fulver. He will inbound the ball here to begin the third quarter for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh out in front, trying to take it inside, does so, puts a looping shot up, no good, rebounded in there to Smith. Smith will drop it back here for Smeltz. It's Smeltz and Shadle again as the guard. Smeltz looking for 3. It's good. Brent Smeltz nails a 3 to begin things for the Trojans here in the second half and opens up a 37-13 lead. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Wenzel. Away from the ball, but the referee says Wenzel threw a elbow into the young fellow or whatever and caught for the foul. It is his third. So Fulver will inbound the ball. Does so here for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh working it out front here a little bit as the Trojans put some good man-to-man on him. Rickenbaugh inside, he goes with it to Herb. Herb with a good fake and a shot for 2. Well, Herb makes a good play out of that. 15 points for the Tigers, 37 UD. Pass over here for Smeltz. Smeltz picks it up, looking for someone to give it to. Gives it to Smith on the right wing. Smeltz with it. Out in front now, inside it goes. Here's a nice move to the bucket by Smith, but the shot wouldn't go down. Rebounded in there by Dressler. And back comes Rickenbaugh for the Tigers. Rickenbaugh will work it down on the right side, or left side here now, and then take it around out in front. Circling all the way to the hoop. Shot is very, very weak and recovered in there by UD. Smith picking it up, breaking back quickly is Smeltz for 2. It's good. Brent Smeltz right down court very quickly there, and Smith able to hit him with a pass, and Brent put it in for 2. Rickenbaugh out in front, circling around. Ooh, near had a steal in there by Smeltz. Picks it up, pushes it back here. Smith has the ball this time. Smith will take this one in himself as he puts a shot up and in. Good. The foul is called on the body movement by Rickenbaugh, and Josh will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Smith shooting 1. You'll look for the 42nd point for UD, and they got it. 42-15, Upper Dauphin. Steal in there on the inbounds pass by Shadle, but Brett couldn't quite hang on to it, but he made a heck of an effort out of it. Here's Heath passing it back here now for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh coming up court. A foul called. We got a foul on UD. Foul is on Brett Shadle. He'll pick up his first. And Herb of East Juniata will inbound the ball. Exactly 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Wow, almost too much time is too much time, and they called time. Time called as he was unable to get the pass inbounded, and so he'll call a 20-second timeout. 6 minutes remain in the third. 42-15 UDA. Now EJ will again try to get the ball inbounded here against these Trojans. Wenzel really guarding him over there, but finally he got it ahead here now for Heath. Into the corner it goes. Nice pass inside on a give and go that wouldn't go. And back with it comes Smeltz for UD. Across the court he goes with it. On the baseline, and it's going to be thrown over this way and out of bounds. They say it went off UD. Hunter in there for UD. Shadle, Smeltz, Wenzel, Hunter, and Smith for the Trojans right now. This is Rickenbaugh bringing it up court for the Tigers. Taking around the right wing side. He's the ball handler on the team, no question about that. And now he's going to get all tied up, and let's see, out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it went off UD and give it back to the Tigers. The Trojans playing some terrific defense here tonight. The score would indicate that, but if you watch the play, you can see that it is indeed true. They are really all over these guys, as Heath has it for the Tigers now on the inbounds play for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh wants to take it in, can't do it. Shadle guarding him. Rickenbaugh lost the dribble, picks it up again, and they're going to drop it back here now. A nice pass underneath and a good block in there by Smith. Blocked back here for Smeltz. Smeltz coming down with a nice bounce pass underneath, but stolen away in there by Fauver. Fauver will put it on the wing over here. Shot for three. It's good. A three-point shot by that Rickenbaugh, number 13. And timeout called by Coach Hain. With 4:53 left here in the third period, it's 42-18. Trojans by 24. And we'll be right back. Trojan timeout is over now as Wenzel gets ready to inbound the ball for UD. He'll inbound it here for Shadle. Brett coming up court with it for UD. Crosses the timeline. Challenge there by Rickenbaugh. Inside for Smith. Smith back here for Shadle. Near wing it goes. Here's a shot by Smeltz from the wing. No good. Rebound comes down in there, and Heath has it for EJ. And out of bounds it goes off Smith. So EJ will maintain possession. Herb inbounding for the Tigers. I think. Again, Smith had them all bottled up, and the ball came tipped loose to Shadle. Shadle with a nice bounce pass over here to Smith. Josh underneath the bucket puts a turnaround shot up and in good. Nice play by Smith on the steal. Shadle on the pass. Smith on the completion of the play. Nice play. Rickenbaugh out in front. Over the wing it goes for Herb. Herb in front. Near wing over here. Heath. Nope, slapped out of there nicely again by Smith. Smith with a looping pass ahead here for Wenzel. Good for two from Hunter, I think it was. The pass came. And Wenzel able to put it home, and now we have a foul called over here. Foul's going to be on Shadle, I think. Indeed on Brett Shadle. He'll pick up his second. Tigers will change some players here now. 55, Dressler back in there. And Herb will try to inbound the ball. They're really packed up tight here on this inbounds play. for Heath. And back here for Herb from outside. Good for 2. Little 14-foot shot that time. Leaned up and in 2 by Herb, and he made it go down. Shadle coming back with it for UD. For Smith. Smith, 17-foot try. Good. Right down the chute for Josh by Gosh Smith. And back with it come the Graybill over here for Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh will spin around at the timeline. And now he's still working out front here with it. Graybill 23, Rickenbaugh 15, Herb 5. Herb had it for a moment there, came loose, picked up over here by Wenzel, and then they're going to say Wenzel stepped on the end line. And it will be Tiger ball. The other Graybill, 12, will inbound the ball. Does so there for Fulver. And Fulver will try to work it up court. He can't do it. Shadle with the steal and the layup, good for 2. So Fulver lost the handle, and Brett Shadle made him pay for it. Here's another fella trying to get it up court. This is Graybill. And Graybill, what's he going to do with it? Look at about 5 seconds. Oh, well, stolen away by Smith. Smith right underneath here on a nice pass for a shot by Wenzel. Wouldn't go, and then a push foul will be called on Wenzel. And Wenzel picks up his 4th personal, I believe it is, and he's unhappy about it. He heads for the bench. Or maybe it's 5, I'm not sure. 4 on Wenzel, and Nick Huffman comes in to replace him. Now, Wenzel's fouls have not been the flagrant type. They've been kind of the lean-in type, and he just can't help it. He feels bad about it, and he goes to the bench. Here's Fulver trying to go through the defense and can't make it, but it's going to stay up here. So they say the ball was stripped out of there by UD. And so Herb will inbound the ball with 2:33 left here in the 3rd period. Bounces it in. Shadle knocks it right back out. Herb again will try to inbound the basketball. And we have a warning, or whatever it is, given to Nick Huffman, I believe. Nick called for encroachment. It was a football game. Anyway, Nick has to give him a little breathing room, the ref said. So they go over, I think they give him like a warning first, and the second time they'll give you a foul. Ball tapped out of there again. I think Shadle again knocking it out of there for UD. So there's still 2:32 left here in the 3rd. 50-20. The Trojans with a commanding 30-point lead here now over these Tigers. And 5 seconds expires before Herb can get it in. So their best play is to not get it in, just to let the Trojans have it and hope they miss the shot and get a rebound. It's the only way they'll get it in play anymore, because the Trojans have really defended that inbound pass play. Heck, Tigers not able to do much with it at all. Here's Smith. Smith will push it back outside here for Nick Huffman. Nick tries to take it inside. The ball is loose. And let's see. Now it spin back here. Shadle, near wing over here for Smeltz. Then back for Shadle. Here's Nick Huffman. Top of the key for Smeltz. Smeltz over there for Nick Huffman. Nick steps in looking for 2. It's good. Nick has got 2. About a 22-footer that time for Nick. 52-20. Oh, a little carry. Oh, another carry. Well, wait a minute. They gave him the first one, but they said, hey, you can't get the second one. So they're going to turn it over, and that'll give UD the ball. Shadle will inbound the ball for Upper Dauphin. 1:51 left here in the 3rd period. McNinch into the ball game as Wenzel comes back in now to replace Shadle. McNinch in there to replace Smith for UDA. So Wenzel getting ready to inbound the ball. Smeltz carries it across the timeline for UD. 1:43 remaining in the 3rd. For Nick Huffman on the wing. Nick pushes it inside nicely. Turnaround inside there is Drew Hunter, but they're going to say Drew walked with it first. And so it will turn over to the Tigers with 1:35 left here in the 3rd period. And again, Herb will try to inbound the ball. He did so this time to Fulver. And Fulver will take it up court. Dumping it over here now for Graybill for 2. No good. Rebound comes right down here to Smeltz. Smeltz looking up court, but nothing doing there as the Tigers drop back pretty quickly. So Smeltz will carry it, push it over here in the wing for 3. No good by Nick Huffman, and the rebound comes down in there to 15. And 15 is that other Graybill. 12 and 15 are Graybills. One's an N, and one is a J. The ball popped up in the air and out of bounds it goes. It must have touched Wenzel last, I believe. So they're going to give it to the Tigers with just 1 minute and 1 second remaining. Smith checking back in. Drew Hunter checking out for UD. Herb getting ready to inbound the ball. Does so here on a pass over here for Fulver, and Fulver scoops it up, pushes it right in front there for that number 12, Jay Graybill. And back they come. Whoops. Here's Smeltz. Into the corner it goes for Huffman. Huffman pushes it inside for Smith. His pass tapped away and picked up in here by Fulver. Fulver with a bounce pass going to the baseline, but picked off in there by Smith. Smith coming back with it. Bounces it over the wing. Shot from the side over there by Smeltz. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see. It's controlled by the Tigers. Herb coming up court with it. And a reach-in foul called on Wenzel. And Wenzel will foul out of the ball game, picking up his 5th personal foul. So he's done with 28 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period. McNinch into the ball game for UD as the Jay Graybill passes it over here for Fulver. Fulver takes it inside, puts a shot up, no good, but a foul called. A hold inside, and Fulver, number 23, will go to the line for the Tigers. He'll be shooting 2. Foul was on Shadle, his 3rd, and Fulver made his first shot, and then timeout momentarily called here now for some reason. I'm not sure what. I think Fulver might have a problem. Maybe he might be bleeding. Maybe his knee or something, his leg might be bleeding or whatever, but he's going to go out, and they're going to put a substitute shooter in here for him. It's going to be Rickenbaugh in there to shoot his 2nd shot. So he gets credit for 1, and then Rickenbaugh will shoot his 2nd shot. His 2nd shot is good. 52-22. The Trojans still maintain that 30-point lead with 17 seconds remaining here in the 3rd. Here comes Shadle with it. Shadle picking it up over here for McNinch. McNinch inside goes to Smith. Smith, 1 dribble, 4-foot try, no good. And a foul. Smith will be at the line shooting 2. Here in the 3rd. And a 30-point margin could be expanded here by that Josh Smith. He's going to try anyway. What Josh can do with his first one. It is no good. Gosh, we'll see if he can make this second one, by gosh. He did. 53-22. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Nope, never happened. So that ends the 3rd period, but another fine period here for UDA as they see their margin grow to 31 points now, and we've got 8 minutes to play. It's 53-22 UDA. Okay, the Trojans now open the 4th period by inbounding the basketball. Shadle in there along with Smeltz. This is Smeltz with it for Huffman. Nick inside for Smith. Smith turnaround jumper looking for 2. It's good. Wobbled that one home from 8 feet out. Another nice shot by Josh, and it is now 55-22. This is Rickenbaugh working it on the right wing. Picks up the dribble back here for the N Graybill. For Herb. Herb near wing here. This is that Dressler. And then Jay Graybill for Rickenbaugh. Ooh, near steal out there by Hunter. Over here for Herb. Herb takes it inside. Puts a shot up off the glass in. Good for 2. Wobbled that one home, and it's now 55-24. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Hain. With 7 minutes remaining in the ball game, it's 55-24. Coach calls timeout. Stroup into the ball game, or Stroop, perhaps they call him down here. In Likens they call him Stroup, but down here it's probably Stroop. So anyway, Stroop into the ball game, and we've got Snyder in there, 44. This is Stroop over here for Snyder. Snyder will pass it back over there for Buffington, and then a shot put up inside by Kinch won't go, but Kinch will go to the line shooting 2. Kinch at the line shooting 2. His first try is good. Oh, he puts the first one in there. We get another shot. And time called. Now what's the problem? Now we got another violation of some kind, and I'm not sure what they are, but this guy has called both of them, and they're lane violations somehow. There's a long pass that's going to be taken right underneath the bucket. Shot put up there by Heath wouldn't go, but a foul called. And Heath will go to the line shooting 2. He picked up the foul for UD. It's his second, as Heath put his first shot in. And here's his second shot. It is also good. So it is now 56-26 as Buffington brings it up court here for UD. On the wing over there it goes for that pitch inside for McNinch. Shot short, rebounded in here by Graybill. For Herb over in the corner, back out in front for the other Graybill. There's a shot by Rickenbaugh, no good. A rebound comes down here to Graybill. Back for Rickenbaugh, he reloads a 3, no good. Rebound on the far side, controlled in there by Jay Graybill. Push it back here for N. Graybill, and then Rickenbaugh's got it. Rickenbaugh working it over on the wing. Buffington guarding him. And now it's going to be taken by Herb. Herb over in the corner for Graybill. And Graybill is tripped up in there, goes to the floor hard, picked up over there by Stroop. Or by Snyder, rather. On the baseline it goes. Now back here for Snyder. Snyder with a nice bounce pass inside. They give it back over here to Minch. McNinch's shot wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around by the Trojans, but controlled by Rickenbaugh. So the Trojans came away that time with nothing. Had a couple of shots. Couldn't get anything to go down. Rickenbaugh on the right wing side. Now he'll work it down the middle. And goes right to the hoop with it. Puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded in there by Snyder. And Snyder will pick it up and give it back over here now for Buffington. Over the side he goes. This is Stroop inside for McNinch. Back to Stroop. Stroop on the baseline. Looking for 2, a little bit long. Rebound comes over this way. Kinch will track it down, but then he can't quite save it. And out of bounds it goes. .450 left in the ball game. Rickenbaugh all the way down to the baseline, and he'll push it back out in front here for Jay Graybill. This is that Heath. Heath makes a spin, but he also turned the ball over at the same time. So UD ball. Zach Buffington bringing it up court for UDA. Right here for a pass inside. Now back to Snyder it goes. Snyder for 2, a little bit on the short side. Rebounded in there to Jay Graybill. Jay Graybill hanging it on the wing. And a cut underneath with it goes Rickenbaugh, but he's going to be losing the handle on it. Not out of bounds it goes. 4:15 left here in the game. And timeout's going to be called by Stroop, as he could not find a way to get the pass inbounded, so he calls timeout. 4:15 left in the game. 56-26 the score. The Trojans will have the ball when we come back. Okay, the Trojans inbound the ball following the timeout. This is Peters in the ball game for UD now. Peters will have the ball tapped out of bounds there as Jay Graybill got a hand on it. And that's going to allow Stroop to inbound at this time. Whoops. Does so over there for McNinch. McNinch, turnaround, shot. Ooh, just off the mark. Rebound underneath and a push foul on Kinch, I believe it will be. Kinch picked up the foul, his first, and Heath at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Trojans have committed 8 team fouls so far. So Heath makes his first one. Makes it 56-27 with 4:04 left. Buffington back into the ball game for UDA, replacing McNinch. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes over this way, and it's controlled in here by Stroop. Stroop will pick it up, go on a wing with it over there for Buffington. Here's Zach out in front. Over in a wing it goes. Now again for Stroop. Inside they go. Turnaround shot by Snyder wouldn't go, and on the rebound, Kinch underneath battles his way for a shot and is fouled as he tries to attempt that shot. So he will go to the line shooting 2. Aaron shooting his first of 2. First shot, no good. Second shot by Kinch is no good, and the rebound comes right down there to Stroop. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up and in, however, by Snyder. And he gets on the books. It's the Tigers coming up court with it now, as it rolls loose over there, and Fulver has it rolled into the corner. Dressler picks it up, tries to go underneath with it. It's tapped away by a couple of Trojans, but they get it right back again. This is loading up for 3. This is good. It's that Jay Graybill shooting a 3. 58-30. 3:12 left here in the ball game. Scott Peters coming up with it. Inside it goes. Turnaround shot by Snyder wouldn't go. Kinch underneath. He's hacked and he goes to the floor, but he'll also go to the foul line shooting 2. At the line for the second time in the last 30 seconds. Let's see what he does with this one. It is no good the first time. We'll see if we can get another one now. Yes. So Aaron bumps 1 down out of 2. And it's 59-30. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Fulver with it for EJ. Near side over here for that Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh drops it here for Dressler. Now out in front, Jay Graybill puts a shot up and in good. And he is fouled by Peters. And Peters picks up his first. And that's going to allow Jay Graybill to go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. And here is that one. Short off the front of the rim. Dressler with it. Goes to the hoop. Missed the shot. And on the rebound, let's see. Going to go out of bounds. I think it should be off red, or did they say? No, it went off the Trojans, I guess. I'll try to inbound it, and he does so here for Dressler. And Dressler will try to work it inside, but they're going to say a double dribble called on Dressler. It will be UD ball. 2:40 remaining. Ave into the ball game for UD, number 11. Sauve goes over in a wing over there for Stroop. Inside they come to Kinch. Kinch backs out and puts a shot up and in. Good. Nice pass over there from Stroop inside to Kinch. Here's Fulver looking for 2. It's good. Fulver allowed to race to the hoop and put 2 in for EJ. 2:10, 2:8. Salve bringing it up court for UD. On the left wing, over there he goes to Stroop. In front here now for McNinch. McNinch tied up, gets it over in the wing. Shot from over the side by Buffington, or by Stroop. Good for 2. This is Rickenbaugh. Rickenbaugh having a little bit of trouble with it. And Buffington guarding him. And now he comes back to, he goes inside 32 in there. Oldham with a shot, no good. And a push underneath. He'll pick up the foul. Salve will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1, as it is the 7th team foul for the Tigers. So Salve at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Here's his first try. It's good. Salve nails his first one. And he'll get one more attempt. Minute and a half remaining here. Minute 33 if you want to be exact. Second shot by Salve wouldn't go. Rebounded in here to, well, let's see who's got it. McNinch steals it away, and then he has some trouble with it. Gets it out in front. Back inside they go for Salve, but the shot is blocked away. Saved from inbounds by Snyder. Into the corner it goes. Shot from the side by McNinch. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's going to be red ball. Well, they're battling in there. 1:13 remaining here in the ball game. 64-34. And back come the Tigers now. 23 all the way to the hoop. Stroop has a foul call on him, I believe. And that will send Fulver to the line, shooting 2. First shot by Fulver was not allowed because they were, again, there was a line violation. So his second shot is good, so he made 1 out of 2. And it's 64-35 with 1 minute remaining here as Save will fire it into the corner over here, intended for Stroop, but out of the hands of Stroop, and Tigers have the ball. 56, 55, and so forth seconds remaining here in the ball game. Trojans will go 1-0 for sure here in the early going. Stolen away here by Save, looping it ahead here for Stroop for 2. It's good. A nice play from Save to Stroop, and Stroop put her home. Here's Save rushing up court, guarding his man. Ball loose in there, picked up by Snyder. Snyder ahead here for Save, but then it's lost. And they pick it back up here for Fulver. And Fulver is hammered by either Kinch or Snyder. I'm not sure whom. Snyder his first. First shot, no good. Checks out of the ball game. Scott Peters in there, number 14 for UD. Fulver's second shot is good. 66-36 with 33 seconds left in the ball game. Up court comes Peters with it for UD. He will circle around in front. Now he's going to take it inside. Bounces a nice pass in there, and then another return pass for Snyder that wouldn't go. Good pass from Kinch to Snyder. Clock down to 16 seconds. And counting it on down to 12 now and so forth. Oh my, wait a second. There got to be a walk or something in there. He ran over Peters and then went for the NBA drive underneath, and that wasn't allowed. So got 8 seconds left. Here comes Peters. Working it ahead here now for Buffington. Into the corner. Shot by Snyder for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebounded underneath, and that's going to do it as the game comes to an end. Final score, UDA 66. The Tigers of East Juniata 36. So that'll do it tonight as the Trojans begin the season on a winning note here at home, and they will be away, I believe, at Juniata on Friday night, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. And hopefully the weather holds and all that kind of good stuff. We'll see you up there. So congratulations to Coach Hain and all of these young fellows who played a super game tonight against a probably rather weakened East Juniata ball club. But nevertheless, we'll take it. And we thank the Tigers for coming here and giving us the opposition. And we'll see you again at the next ball game. Good night from UDA. Final score one more time, UDA 66, EJ 36.